Hi, everyone. I hope that you're having a great day. We've always got to remember about it starts with you on those great days. And I want to talk about your goals for the rest of the year. We've been challenged by being trapped inside, right? There's all these challenges, new ways to adapt to the situation, right? We're got to be really creative about certain things you used to do a certain way and now you have to be going to have to go another route, have to go another direction, have to kind of reset everything. And that's what we're going to talk about now. What do you plan to do July, August, September, October, November, December? Now, we've got this big holiday coming up, July 4th, and we're challenged. Parks are not going to be open. Floridians, we do the beach on July 4th. That's just what we do, and they're closed. So we got to come up with all these creative things to keep that day still festive for a lot of us. It is our day. Um, and I do remember living abroad that we get a lot of like, what are you actually independent from? It is our celebration day. Every country has a day, and that is our day. We're independent, and I could understand it from that end. Like, what are we actually the states? What are we actually independent from? We get that a lot from the English folks, but look at it as a celebration, as where we kind of um, reinvented ourselves during that time. The revolution, and we're back to we're resetting ourselves, and that's where we should be at. Maybe this is extra special to celebrate because we can connect with that, with what we're going through. Um, so yeah, I think it's important to keep your mind balanced, and the only way you can do that is through exercise. Really meditate and to kind of shut down, and for me, those are the key elements to have a balanced life. Why aren't you thinking about having a more balanced life? Like, what's keeping you from setting the goals that are? This is half a year already that's gone by, and with this quarantine and this lockdown, I just remember we celebrating the new year, and here we are in June, almost July now. Half a year has gone by already, and I say that because a lot of us have no choice but to be inside, to be safe, and time is passing, right? So what are you doing to kind of have that reversed? I want to share something. I want to share something with you all because it's very important to keep the mind going. So I am reading The Portable Film School, Everything You'd Learn in Film School Without Even Going to Class. I find this so interesting. Um, I'm reading this because I am trying to make every day count, and every day is a chance to write something, to script something out. And I'm learning about film to do that because every opportunity that I see when I'm out there reading this, every opportunity is a chance to write or to tell, or have that anecdote moment where you're sharing with a friend at a coffee shop a certain story or an event, and how you're dramatizing the story to make it interesting. And so that's where I think we need to be. What's your story for the next 6 months down the road? What do you plan on doing to kind of adapt to these new changes? And is there anything you're doing to focus on personal growth? And so I'm reading this, and it's just very interesting about how I used to just see things as just for what they were. Certain scenarios I would see out, and there's always an opportunity to write about something, and that moment to capture and put it all in words. Life is this. I am focusing right now with what's happening. The restaurants are down, and we need to kind of get people out of their homes, get them to go eat, get them to get out of their house, get them to travel. So how do you do that? You know what I mean? How do we keep moving? And basically, we have to support each other. And think about when you're out and about now and how important it is for whoever's catering to you, whoever's serving to you, how the challenges that they're going through, what you can do to speak on their behalf, and just spreading nice things about the restaurant, your experiences on, and having more surveys will help create more volume for that restaurant. So I just want to share this because this is what I'm doing right now is trying to find ways of writing stuff down and hopefully using it, applying it. And what I mean is keep a journal about everything that you do. And this connects with exercise because the more you connect with exercise, the more you connect with yourself, the more you're in tune with everything around you. Because we are a connection to carry forth, that day. Whoever connecting with for that day, in that moment, the minute you wake up, all your connections are already there with what you have planned for that day. And if you don't have a balanced lifestyle, a mental mindset on how your day is going to start or any kind of direction, you're not going to really have such a productive day. And if you exercise and make it a habit and make it part of your lifestyle, it will better your life. You will have better relationships, especially with yourself. That's the most important, is that you have that self love going on and you're connecting with yourself so that you can carry forth to everything around you, and I can't stress that enough. So I'm going to continue to be positive. July, August, September, October, November, December, the rest of the year. Continue to challenge myself physically, to share good things on Instagram about fitness and help each other along the way here. Whatever you have doubts about anything, talk to someone, a friend, more so now more than ever. We need to talk about what's really happening. Parents out there that are struggling with the kids and having to be at home and all the challenges of to get them through school. They're going to have challenges when we open up back August. If things do open up for kids to go back to school, we don't really know what's going to happen. Right now we're at this phase 2 and we're being, closing the parks and everything's all going back to the beginning, so we don't really know what it's going to look like for the next 2 months for kids to go back to school. There could be so many changes and we got to be really ready for that, the changes that are going to be happening. Okay, guys, I want to wish you well. I want to wish everyone a safe quarantine and that you're practicing safe, you're wearing your mask when you should be wearing your mask, and be creative when you're outdoors and do stuff that will limit you from having to be boxed in again. You leave your house, you're boxed in, you go to your car, you're boxed in, you go to another building, you're boxed in. Try to do stuff where you can maybe walk and be outdoors, spend more time outside than having to be boxed in again into a car or into a building or anything. Try to think of being outside, it's really important for the kids to be able to have that too. We're stressed out as parents. I'm not. My son is now older now, but with the kids that are small, that you're inside. Try to be creative parent where you can have a lot of activities for them, you know. And I see the parents out there, and I can see the struggles in their faces when I see them with the kids, and the kids have like, you're wearing your mask. They got a, scared look. They got to wear this mask, or especially the little ones. We got challenges up ahead, and it's time to stay positive. Time to realize, what am I going to do the next 6 months? How am I going to talk? How am I going to handle the situation of lockdown, the kids, and everything else? Um, Follow me on Instagram because I will give you good tips, and I'm learning from a lot of coaches myself, and just spreading the good word about how important it is to keep your health safe, happy, and fit. Okay, thank you. Cheers, guys.